Hi everybody and Happy New Year. Welcome to Dizzyknits. This is the December 2017 episode. It is my monthly break from all the beauty content on this channel to talk about my other great love, which is crafting and especially knitting lately. So I didn't get a lot done in the month of December, but I do have one finished object to show you guys, and it is a pair of socks. There are two. And I have them on blockers, but I've already actually worn them once. So they're just on blockers so you can see them. This is a vanilla sock. It is 59 stitches. And then it's got a fish lips kiss heel. And then just knit up the leg and did 3-2 ribbing for 2 inches at the top. The yarn is the Goth Christmas colorway on hardcore sock, which is 75 merino, 25 nylon. And this is from Knitty and Color. And this is from Etsy. And then it's got this beautiful, do you see the self-striping? Isn't that cool? That's this lovely, it's called Goth Christmas, and it certainly looks dark. It's like a burgundy and a pine green and an emerald green and a brighter red. And then the red contrast heel is from Sunday Yarns, also on Etsy, and it was a little mini. But it was a very generous mini. I still have enough left to probably do another set of heels. So that is my only finished object. That's what I did. And then I do have a couple things that I'm working on. So I had finished this, I had started these socks in October, and I think I finished the first one in November. This is Croy sock, and this is the Bramble Stripes colorway. Another vanilla sock, 60 stitches, fish lips kiss heel, and this is in the Cameo Colors colorway from Croy. And then the 3-2 ribbing at the top, because that's kind of how I roll. I love the stripes in this one. I cast this on in October because I felt like it looked sort of Halloween-y because it reminded me of like Tim Burton. But I have been working on the second sock for that. So I've got some of the foot done. I do toe up socks. And yeah, so far so good. I feel like they're certainly not going to even remotely match, but I'm totally fine with that. I'm using Chiago red lace needles, and I'm using size 1s to do this, and I knit magic loop. I do think after I finish this pair of socks, I am going to probably cast on less stitches for my next one. Because I have a fairly narrow foot, and I feel like these are just a little baggy. They're the actual boniest part of my foot. So I'll keep you posted on how that works out. The other thing, this is such a short episode, the other thing that's on the needles is the Myrna cardigan from Andy Satterlin. And I know this just looks like a weird yarn octopus, but I've done the upper back. And then it's a paid pattern, I don't want to tell you too much about it, but then you pick up stitches and knit down for the front. So this is the right front. And it is a cropped cardigan. I'll put a link to Myrna below. This is part of the set in sleeve cowl from Andy Satterlin, which is her winter like cowl she does every year. I have until February to finish this, and since it's a cropped sweater, I feel pretty good that I might actually finish a cowl for once. The yarn is Cascade 220 Superwash in the color 1973, which I think is called like Seafoam Heather. And I got mine at Little Knits. And I think I showed you guys that when I stashed it. So now I did have the bad luck. I went on Etsy and I tried to order vintage buttons to go with it. So I typed in like seafoam and mint. And here's the color of the sweater again. And then these are the buttons. They're actually plastic buttons from the 50s. They're very cool. The seller sent them very quickly. But they're a lot more like minty lime green than my sweater. So I probably can't use them for this, but I will use them for something eventually. But that just means that I have to go back to the drawing board and find buttons for my weirdly seafoamed color sweater. So I'll keep you posted on the progress for this as we go. And then, like I said, short video, I've got some stash enhancement. I've got the Harry Potter Yarn Club Teeny Button Studio color for December 2017, which is the Weasley Christmas jumper, and it came with this adorable little knit sweater progress keeper. So the colors in this are a sort of red that fades into kind of a pink, a deep pine green, and then a lighter pink that fades into a light soft green with some ochre and browns and oranges. I think it's a really beautiful skein of yarn, and this is on the soft sock base, which is 75/25. I have liked every single Harry Potter Yarn Club yarn I've gotten from them. So I definitely think these are probably going to end up being my Christmas socks for next year. And then I also got, this was a mystery skein from Jimmy Sock, from Hot Knit Yarn, and this is the Jimmy Sock base, which is the 75/25. And this is a color called Melly. So basically I ordered a mystery skein. She does this periodically, and the first one I got was this beautiful purple color. But isn't this neat? It's like red, white, and blue. So I was thinking of making a turban pattern for 4th of July. I don't know. I just think it'd be cute. It'd be very, very, very vintage with the red, white, and blue. And I love that it's like a deep red and a dark blue speckle on the white. So I'm excited about that. And then I bought a sewing pattern. You're like, wait, what? Do you still sew? Not very often, but I do. So this is Simplicity 8342. And it comes with a pattern for this top, and then the cigarette pants and the skirt. So I would like to try to make the top, since it's a knit one. And there's one that's a halter style and one that's a like a cap sleeve. And that is probably the one I'm going to try to recreate, is the cap sleeve version. So hopefully I can get some knit and test fit this soon, and have something to show you guys very shortly. So thank you so much for watching. I know it's a really short episode, but like I said, I didn't get to do very much this month because with the holidays and everything, it was just crazy. But what are you looking forward to creating in 2018? And how is your 2018 going? I would love to talk about that with you guys, so please comment down below, and I'll see you next time.